I'm ChezPride and welcome back to another Sims 4 related video. And recently we got a new kit. Well, several new kits because we're always getting kits. But I'm mostly referring to the 3 newest one in this video. And mainly, more specifically, the Restorational Workshop Kit. And in the Sims 4 Restorational Workshop Kit, we got a bunch of objects to raise the base game handiness skill. So using said objects and with what resources I have in my game, I want to see how fast I can speedrun the handiness skill. So we're going to play until it's maxed out and all the appliances are fixed. Basically, we have a couple of ways of raising the handiness skill here just by using the kit. For one, we have the new woodworking table, so we can use that to raise our handiness skill just like we can with the one in the base game. But also, and more interestingly, the pack came with broken appliances that your sim can actually repair, and when they repair them, it builds said handiness skill. And they're pretty much all kitchen appliances. So we have a refrigerator, we have a stove, we have a microwave, we even have a coffee machine. So I laid out one of all of those items and we are going to use them all and repair them all to level up our skill as fast as we can. So to help us out with all this, I've went ahead and made us a slightly cheated tier 2 tiny home so we get that double skill game while having as much room as we can without going over the tile limit. Again, I did have to be a little sneaky about it, but I am going to be posting the video of me building this because I used everything in both the new build kits. But since I haven't posted that video yet, I am going to go ahead and give y'all an actual tour of the house. Since we're going to be playing it in this video, I figured you want to see the house we're living in. But first, I think we should meet the family. Because, of course, I went overboard and made a whole family with a whole storyline, even though I only needed one sim for one video and built a whole house for them because, you know, I tend to go overboard like I do. So let's go ahead and actually jump into create a sim real quick and introduce ourselves to the family that we are going to be playing with today. Alright, so let me do a proper introduction to this little 3-member family that I went ahead and created for this challenge video. So this is the Diamond family. So our main sim that we're going to be playing with here is Silver Diamond. He's kind of the grandpa of the family, and he's moved in to help his daughter, who is a single mother, with her son because he is super close with his grandson, and it's his grandson's summer vacation, so he's not going to school. He's always going to be at home. Goldie needs kind of a little bit of help around the house, so Grandpa has moved in. He has made himself a little room in the garage, but his grandpa is the kind of man that's a do-it-yourself. Any skill he has set himself out to accomplish, he is either maxed or almost maxed, and he is just very much like, hey, I'll move in, I'll make myself my own little room, you don't even have to worry about it, because I know your house is cramped enough. So Silver here is going to be here for the summer helping out with his grandson, but he decided he wanted to do something nice for his daughter. So basically, we have his daughter, Goldie Diamond, here, and she is a complete foodie. Like, she loves cooking. Like, pretty much I'm saying her career is that because she's a single mom, she has to stay at home and keep care of her kid, especially when her kid is, like, on summer vacation and whatnot. So she actually makes food in her kitchen and, like, ships it out for, like, maybe, like, elderly people that can't cook for themselves and whatnot. Yes, I know that's not actually a career in the game. We're doing a little bit of pretending here. But we have Goldie Diamond. And then her son, she ended up with because When she turned 21, it was bear night at the bar, and she ended up getting a little too tipsy, and hooking up with someone in a bear costume. Now, obviously, there was a bunch of people in there with bear costumes, so she ended up not knowing who the father was and becoming a single mother. But of course, she's family oriented, so she loves her son either way. But this is her son, Cash Diamond. He just aged up into a kid, and he, like I said, is very close with this grandpa, and is similar in the way that he is very goal driven, so he wants to get up any skill he can. I could totally see him like making a bunch of things and setting up a little stand and like running his own small business or something. That's the kind of person Cash is. So basically, the house is completely based around Goldie, and one of the main parts of the house is the kitchen. But of course, she doesn't have the new appliances, especially not the fixed version of the appliances. And her dad is like, look, if you're going to have me move in, I've already built my own room so I can stay out of the way in the garage. Why don't you let me build you some new kitchen appliances? And she's like, oh, Dad, I have fine kitchen appliances. Like, I don't need it. I have good kitchen appliances. I have an okay house. We may be a little tight for money, even though our last name is Diamond and our names are completely based around money. But, you know, even though we don't have that much money and we're living in a small, cramped house, I don't need fancier appliances. You know, she's a total, like, don't give me extra things. You're already here to help. But he is determined. So we're going to fix all 4 of the new appliances with silver for his daughter, Goldie, and just end up putting them in the kitchen for her as we fix them. So that's kind of the storyline I have going on here. So now let me do like an actual trait and outfit show off here. Okay, so we're going to start with our oldest and our main sim first, which is obviously Silver. So like I said, with the build I did that I will be putting a video out on later, I tried to use every single item from both the new Restorational Workshop kit that we're mainly focusing on this video and the Kitchen Clutter kit that came out at the same time. But we also got a Kratos kit that is like based around elders. So I tried to use a lot of the kit on him since I'm using a lot of the other 2 kits as well. I didn't use every item, but yeah, I tried to give him a look with it. So as far as Silver's personality go, like I mentioned, he's a Renaissance sim. He's a maker. He's an overachiever, but he is slightly socially awkward. That is the one skill he isn't quite good at, is charisma and whatnot. But he has a bunch of activities that he likes. He likes things like comedy, cooking, fishing, pottery, robotics, rocket science, writing, gemology. And he also has an interest in handiness, because even though he technically doesn't have any handiness skill, because I'm trying to see how fast I can max it, which I feel like he would have some handiness skills. I feel like he is setting his goal out to max his handiness skill as his final skill in his life. And obviously he likes blue, gray, and white. I also put in black in there, but there's not a lot of black in his wardrobe. So this is him up close. And the one item I forgot to show off in my Golden Years review was the dentures. I didn't forget. I didn't know the dentures were a thing. I always forget to check for new teeth unless I know new teeth are coming. But basically with the Golden Years kit, we got a set of dentures for elders, which I thought was super cute. So I gave him the dentures. I feel like he would totally have dentures. Like, he has fancy glasses on a chain and swoopy hair. He would have dentures. But like I said, his colors are silver, white, and blue. So this is his everyday outfit. We have this new sweater from the new kit, and obviously the glasses from the new kit. And then his athletic wear, I went a little fancy. I don't think any of this is from the kit besides the glasses, but I still think it's a cute outfit. And then we have his athletic wear, which is a kit from the outfit. And you can't see it, but in all, he apparently has a hearing aid on in this outfit. Didn't know he was wearing, it's not, does the hearing aid just come with the, okay. Apparently it just comes with the outfit. I don't know, because I'm not seeing the hearing aid in any of the other outfits. Whatever. But basically, this outfit here is an outfit from the new kit. And in all of his outfits, I've given him a life alert button. But this outfit is one of the few I actually chosen. And I think that's kind of funny because this is his workout outfit. So I feel like that's the one he would need it the most in. I don't know. But I love the fact that they added life alert. And then we have his sleepwear. I gave him the classic old man robe with some bunny slippers. We have his party wear. He goes a little bit fancy for his party wear. He has a little party hat that he wears pretty much only for parties. I don't know. I thought it was cute. I liked it. And then his swimwear, I had to. I kind of had to. I thought it was too perfect for him. All right. We have his hot weather wear, which is pretty simple, but you can see his life alert at least. And then his cold weather wear, which is also rocking a new shirt from the new pack. And I gave him a little hat. All of them have hats for their cold weather wear, which is not something I always do. And then let me do a proper introduction to his daughter, Goldie. So like I said, she's a big person in the kitchen. She runs a little business out of her home selling food. So she wants to be an appliance whiz. She is a foodie. She's family oriented, but she's a little clumsy. She's a little awkward like her dad. And her preferences, she has a bunch of preferences too, but mainly she's kind of a goofy person that likes cooking and baking and gardening and just romance and love and singing. She's kind of like a Disney character a little bit. And of course, she likes yellow, white, and brown. And I also added black on there, but I don't think she's a very black person. I just didn't want her to be upset about the black accents. But that is her personality. This is her face. I think she's super cute. I love the red lip on her. I think it's adorable. But she kind of has like a simple, almost farm girl cutesy look. So this is her everyday wear. But then for her formal wear, she actually has two. So we have kind of like just a, kind of mom business styled formal look. That's maybe for more like casual events or maybe business meetings. And then we have her like I want to be prom queen look. Like she goes out all fancy with the gold because her name's Goldie. I feel like she had to have some kind of rich gold outfit. And then for athletic wear, since she is into cooking, I gave her the new little like cooking yellow sweater. And this is why I gave her the black preference, was specifically because of this outfit. I don't think she wears much black other than this, but she does have a lot of black in her athletic wear, which I feel like she's not going to be working out very much, so it's fine. And then for sleepwear, I have a couple outfits because, she's Goldie and, her baby daddy was in a bear costume. I gave her bear little shoes for her sleepwear, but she has the little gold bow outfit and some pigtails. I also gave her a little bit more of a like nighty look with the bear slippers. I don't know. I couldn't help myself. And then for her party wear, I had to give her some stuff from the new Sweet Allure kit because I'm obsessed with it. And I thought this was too perfect for her, especially this hat. Like this hat just screams Goldie to me. So I gave her that outfit for her party wear. Her swimwear is just a cute kind of casual outfit with a shirt on and some sunglasses. Her hot weather wear is basically her everyday wear, but her hair put up in pigtails and the socks are a little bit shorter. And then cold weather wear, we got another fancy beret. She loves a beret. And then we have a cute sweater from the Sweet Allure kit and some pants and shoes that match. So that is Goldie. And then we have her son, Cash, who obviously has a bit of a green theme. but he wants to accomplish the mind and body aspiration. Really, he wants to max out any skill he can. He's self-assured, and his interests are kind of a clean slate. He doesn't have any interests yet because he just aged up, but he does like the colors brown, green, and white. So this is him up close. Honestly, I think he's so cute. He has his family's lips and his mom's green eyes. Everything else is kind of from his dad's side genetically, but we have his everyday wear. He wears a beanie a lot, and whenever he's not wearing a beanie, his hair's in a ponytail, but he loves to rock an overall. He is all about an overall and a watch, but this is his everyday. We have his formal look, which honestly probably could be a little bit more formal, but I thought it was cute. We have his athletic wear. Kind of went with like muted greens and camo here. Don't know why. That was just the vibe. We have his sleepwear, which is a little bit different than most of his outfits, but I base his whole bedroom around this sleepwear. So I hope you like it. We have his party wear. Looks very nice. We have his swimwear, which is interesting, but I feel like if he was going to go swimming, he would go all out and do the scuba diving outfit. We have his hot weather wear, which is another pair of overalls, and his cold weather wear, bringing back more of those muted greens with that beanie. And I thought this sweater just matched the beanie too perfectly. So that's Cash Diamond. So that is our whole little family here. Now, like I said, I am going to put out a whole video of me doing the build, but I did, since we are going to be living and working in this build, want to show it off real quick. So let me go ahead and show off this build I made. Okay, so here is the little house I have made for our family to live in, and I do mean little. It is technically, like I said, a tiny home, even though I slightly cheated the tiny homeness. And if you do like this house after I showed it off, I did put it on my gallery, so it is up on the gallery if you like it. I will warn you though, I don't do traditional houses very often. I normally do like contemporary houses or modern houses or like Tudor style homes or cottages. I don't do a lot of one-story traditional homes, and I guess that's because there's a lot of them from where I am. And I feel like in The Sims, a lot of times you want to make stuff that's not like where you live. But this is very much similar to where I grew up. Not like physically the house I grew up in, just houses I grew up near. So it kind of has that vibe. It does give Willow Creek vibes because it is in Willow Creek. But it's a little bit more dressed up than a normal Willow Creek house. Just because I tend to go a little overboard with these things. But like I said, it is technically a tiny home. Pretty much this whole half of the house is fake rooms. So pretty much I made it to where there's rooms, but the way I built them, the game doesn't count them as rooms. So this is all proper rooms. So it takes up tile space, but this half doesn't. So like I said, it's a little cheaty, but we're still in a tiny home, so we're going to get that skill boost. But this is what the front yard looks like. The only way to get to the rest of the house and stuff is through the driveway. So basically the whole inspiration of me building a traditional home is I wanted a fake garage. Because the kit that we're kind of focusing on in this video is kind of like a whole garage type of theme. So we have like these toolboxes and these bucket seats, stuff like that. So I wanted a whole garage area, but I wanted the garage to be like it got renovated into like a workshop and bedroom area. So the actual truck, which of course we don't have actual cars in the game, so it's not an actual truck, but the truck that is like Goldie's truck that she drives her kid and grandpa around in is actually outside, and like her grandpa's stuff to work on it is out here because maybe like he gave it to her and he keeps up with the maintenance on it. But to get to the inside of the garage, you have to go this way. So you could go this way and go into the play yard or the front door. But there's also this side path right here. We have a little trash can area right here. We have the woodworking bench that's from the new kit that we're going to be playing with. If you were to go this way, there's a backyard area here. But this time we're going this way. And since Silver's colors are like white, blue, and gray, I put a blue door here to kind of show it's his area. And also I put the like undone painted walls from the kit. So we have one here as if like he did it. He basically renovated the space enough from the outside to look good, but there's like unfinished parts that only he can see that can't be seen from the front yard. This being one of them. He just never finished this wall. But if you come in, it's a whole workshop vibe, but you can see here there's a half wall. Well, it's taller than a half wall, but it's technically a half wall. And it kind of splits off into a bedroom. So like basically he put this wall up. That's why it's unfinished when the rest of this is already painted and whatnot. But we have his actual workshop area over here. So this is Grandpa's side. As you can see, very blue. I kind of put like clutter up here, like a fake toilet, like a toddler potty, like he just aged up or whatnot. We have some storage. But then we also have like a little work area for the kid, quote unquote work area. You know, it has a lunchbox, a bracelet making thing, some toys, a journal, a marble jar. We have some creativity little quart boards on the thing. We also have the new fuse box and the water heaters in there. I think you can, like, I think both of those are objects that can break and you can fix, but they're not the broken objects like these are. So these are all 4 of the appliances that we are going to be fixing in this video. So we're going to be using the wood bench out there and fixing all 4 of these appliances. I did choose for them to be yellow because they're supposed to be for his daughter. But then if you go through this archway, we have a kind of like makeshift bedroom. So we have some curtains over the windows. We have this like single bed that matched the curtains. Honestly, the whole theme was kind of this bed. But I love that the water heater matched it. It was kind of perfect. Because he sleeps next to a water heater, I figured he'd get hot, so I have a fan blowing on the bed. And then he's tried to make it look nice by putting some random paintings, but we haven't painted the walls. But he also built himself his own little bathroom, so he has a wall shower and a toilet and a sink, but that's pretty much it. And it's kind of just hidden behind a half wall. There's not like an actual door into it because no one is supposed to go back there besides him. So that is the garage area. But if you were to go back out this way, out front, we have a little meditation yard that Grandpa built for Goldie. And not that she really uses it, but he thought when she was pregnant that she needed it, so she has one. And then if you go to this way, this is the little play area for the kid that his mom like kind of made for him, his mom and his grandpa. So we have a tree house. You know, we have what I think is going to be the kid's favorite toy, the science table, and some monkey bars, because you know every kid needs some monkey bars. But then you have the actual proper entrance into the front door. You probably could get to the side yard that way if you went under the tree, but we're going to go to it from the side door. But first we have the front door. So you walk in, we have this proper introduction way, and yes, the ceilings are weird, and that's because this is a fake room. So all the fake rooms kind of have a weird ceiling and the lighting's a little off. So sorry about that. We just had to do it to make it work. But if you come over here, you have like a proper mirror and place to put your shoes. And then we have like a family whiteboard where we leave notes and an alarm system and mom's phone and keys. And then if you were to go straight ahead, we have the family bathroom. So this is like the main bathroom in the house. Of course, mom's a foodie and is obsessed with kitchens. We have kitchen art everywhere from the new kitchen clutter kit. We have, you know, the toilet and the sink. We have the very traditional looking standalone shower. And then if you go this way, this whole area, which is the main area that's an actual room besides the garage, is just like the main side of the house. So we have a huge, for the house, a huge kitchen. So it has a little more modern dining nook. I feel like we would have put a modern window in for the yoga garden. So we have this kind of modern extension to the kitchen here. It has the new cooking tablet from the kit, the new grocery bag, a new painting. And then it also has a little coffee nook because one of the appliances we're fixing is a coffee machine. And then it also kind of has this center, like, makeshift island that I made. So, like, this little table came and I scooted a one-tile bar into it and put, like, cookie stuff on the table. So it looks like there's a cookie making station with a new functional cookie jar. We have a proper bar, even though I don't think we're going to use it a lot. And it comes with, like, a little trash can that's a money trash can because we got to get money where we can, honey. And then, of course, I used the new fridge from the kit, but we're going to be replacing it with the refrigerator that we repair. Same with the microwave. This is a base game microwave, but I only put it because we have a microwave to fix. And then we have the sink area that looks out the window because I love doing that in builds. And then we have the actual cooking area with the stove that we're going to be replacing. So we're replacing the stove, we're replacing the microwave, the fridge, and the coffee maker in here. But this is what the kitchen looks like before we replace all that. And then if you go across this way, this is where the bedroom and the access to the side and backyard is. So this is a very long, skinny hallway, but I did manage to put one piece of art from the kit in there. And then, like I said, when it came to the son's room or the grandson's room, I kind of based it off his pajamas. So you walk in, it's very green, very bright, dark green and brown, and we have white accents. So the first white accent we have is actually a little scout board. I don't think we're actually going to play with the scout board, but I like to pretend that he's in scouts. We have like this like homemade dollhouse. We have, of course, a bear seat because he was a bear's child, and a little Sasquatch monkey stuffed animal. We gotta have like a makeshift bed, like as if it was made by hand. Same with the dresser, kind of a small made by hand dresser, and a like little prop up mirror against the wall that has some stickers and whatnot. And that's kind of the whole bedroom for him. Like I said, it's a small, very small, cramped house because actually the master bedroom is also the living room. So this is a bedroom and living room. So you walk over here, it has a dresser. I like to kind of imagine this is like her clothes dresser and this is maybe like electronical or movie storage or something. And then we have like an all-in-one TV thing from the tiny home living, since we are living in a tiny home. And this does music, TV, and books. But I also put a gaming console and some gaming stuff on the top, so you can play games here. I kind of tried to imagine that this is the kids' seat. And then we have a Murphy bed. So it does work as a couch, but it also has a bunch of room in front of it because you can fold it down, and this folds into mom's bed. So this is like mom's bed's area before she puts the bed down. And then if you were to go out this door, this is how you get to the kind of back and side yard. So here we have this tree here. Like I said, you could probably cross under the slide or something, but I like to pretend they're going to use this door. So you come out and there's automatically yellow and rainbow and colorful little swing set. We have some soccer balls, and then we have a grill and outdoor eating area. So this is a little 3-person table for the family. It has this cute door. We have this nice grill because, you know, mom's a master cook and whatnot. Also, I decided to put a little garden in case we wanted to do like vegetable gardens or something. We have this tree here, And then to the side, we have more of a concrete patio area. So we have a lounging place next to the pool, which also has a little speaker hidden under it. It has a drink tray. It was just a place to kind of lounge in the sun. Another kind of modern window extension here. And then we have a pool, which does not have a ladder. I don't want to hear it. Your Sims technically don't need ladders, and there was like no room for it unless we put it like right there. And I didn't want to put it right there. So unless I build a wall around it, I don't think my Sims are going to die, but it doesn't have a ladder. I know, classic. But I'm not trying to kill my Sims, okay? And then over here, I kind of like to imagine the kid has a thing with chalk. So he has like a chalk hopscotch. We have a chalk marble thing. We have a little eating area and a little wood storage for the woodworking table. But then here, I did a basketball court, but I thought maybe that the kid or someone could do like murals. So I put like a bunch of different murals, 2 different floor murals and a wall mural. Because imagine how cool it would be if the basketball court was like all murals. Like that would be so cool. And it kind of blends in with the chalk stuff. And that, my friends, is the entire house. I also put like a fake pergola above like the woodworking area and like the intro to the garage and whatnot. I just thought that was a cute little addition that maybe like grandpa built on or something. I don't know. I think for a traditional home, this house turned out pretty good. I don't build traditional homes a lot, but I like how this one turned out. But now I will stop holding off and we can go into the gameplay. Now, obviously, I've already mentioned some things I have set up in-game to help us speed through this handiness skill, like giving him interest in anything that raises the handiness skill. I kind of cheated us into a second-tier tiny home, so if you do go to the tiny home residential and the requirements, you can see that we are in a second-tier tiny home, which with the perks gives us skill increase. But I thought it also might be handy to give us some lot traits. So I know that the home studios helps us with woodworking, but then also we have the homey one that helps us just with handiness in general. So both of these lot traits will also help us speed through the skill. So we have that set up, and now I want to set up Goldie and Cash to kind of do their own thing, so they kind of stay out of Grandpa's way for a minute while I get started. So I think Goldie, I mean, obviously she's going to want to cook, but I think I'm going to have her do a couple other things. I think one of the major things I want her to do is work on this graffiti mural situation, so maybe she can do a cultural mural real quick, and then I'll probably have her fix up some lunch so she could maybe she can come get a cookie before she cooks lunch. That would be cute. But since she loves cooking so much, let's have her cook up some lunch for the boys. Maybe some like mac and cheese, because she's Goldie and mac and cheese is kind of gold. She has such a higher skill that she could be using, but we're going to have her use her kitchen before Dad completely changes out all our appliances. And then Cash, I want him to kind of start working on some skills. So maybe he could come here and practice some hopscotch while his mom's working out in the backyard. And his grandpa will be working on the wood table, so he'll be kind of in between them. And then maybe he would, once he got done with that, could come practice juggling the soccer ball. And then maybe we can not ring the doorbell. I just want to play on the treehouse. So he can play on the treehouse. And now that we have them set up, we can focus on getting Silver's handiness skill up. So like I said, I kind of think we're going to work on the woodworking bench first, because my idea is that with fixing these appliances, you have the chances of getting electrocuted more so if you have a lower handiness skill. So I think we're going to speed run the handiness skill at least to level 3 with the woodworking bench, and then we'll get to fixing the appliances. So Silver, how about you come craft a knife block? I feel like you would do a knife block, not like, you know, a horse sculpture, though the horse sculpture could be for his grandson, so maybe we will do a horse sculpture, but I feel like he would start with a knife block because that's the most reusable, I guess would be the correct word. So let's get a picture of him on using his wood block thing real quick. I want to get Cash in the background just because I think that would be a cute shot. So maybe we can have Cash over here playing hopscotch in the background. All right. But like I said, we are going to speed run this as fast as we can. So I'm going to go ahead and sort everything by a level. And we are already at 37%. So let's go ahead and fast forward this real quick because this is literally just the same interaction over and over again. And oh my god, we're about to hit level 2 already, you guys. We're about to hit level 2. Yep, we are at level 2 already. We're not even done with the knife block, guys. Like, okay, we're off to a good start. Let's see how far one knife block gets us. Let's super fast forward this. Oh, okay, so we got to 61%, and we got a knife block. I mean, I guess that's something we could put in the kitchen for her. And she has the new knife block from the kit, but maybe he's like, no, mine's better. So he would put it on the cutting board for her. Like, hey, next time you use the cutting board, use that. Okay, now let's craft a horse sculpture for his grandson. All right, let's see. Goldie, how you doing? You are getting your painting skill up. Fun. Let's actually see. Oh, and also what skill? He's getting the motor skill up. He already has level 2 on the motor skill. I think most of the stuff I have him set up to do is the motor skill. Oh, look how cute she's doing on... I thought she'd be using spray paint, but apparently she's using a brush. I normally do the floor, which is spray paint. So I guess the wall is a paintbrush. I didn't realize that. Oh, and we are, guys, we are now at level 3 of the handiness skill, and we're not even halfway done with the horse sculpture. Okay, so we're already to the point I was saying we could fix the appliances. Yeah, you can like fitness. That's fine. You can like any skill you want. You're a blank slate. Alright, let's see how far the horse sculpture is. I did kind of want to craft a furniture piece real quick, but I know the main thing we were supposed to be working on were the appliances. Alright, but let's maybe, we can perhaps give our grandson the horse sculpture. What's he doing right now? He's practicing the soccer ball, which, why are you standing outside your yard to do that? I don't really understand. But maybe right quick you can put your soccer ball away and come like run up to your grandpa as if he said, hey, come here, I have something for you. So, hold on. Grandpa, where are you? Where are you? I'm going to teleport to you. All right. And now, Grandpa, let's go ahead and perhaps... Oh, we could become best friends. I love that. All right. Let's become best friends. Maybe express interest on being handy. Oh, we could become his mentor. That would be cute. But maybe not for now. Let's just friendly. And I want to... Is it under affection? Yeah. Give gift. Give a crafted gift of a horse sculpture. So let's become best friends and give him a little gift. Because honestly, adorable. I love them. This is so cute. Okay, I just want to see him give him the gift. Oh, we're talking about handiness. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay. Yes, we can rub some handiness off on you. Oh, I love that Silver put the gift in a silver box. That's so cute. And of course, he loved his little horse sculpture. He was happy with it. They're hugging. They're adorable. Okay, it's time for you to get to crafting again. Like I said, I know I said I would get to level 3 before I did anything, and we're literally 42% to level 4. But I do want him to craft a furniture piece before we work on the appliances. just because I feel like that would be in preparation. So we could craft a bar stool, a gardening planter, a gardening pot, or a mirror. I feel like we don't really have a place for a bar stool, so maybe a mirror would be best. Maybe he crafts his daughter a mirror. All right, Cash, I was going to have you go play on the treehouse next, buddy. So how about you come do that? Maybe you can come play on treehouse, play pretend. You can play perhaps pirate hideout or whatever. You're still working on your mural, and it's coming out good. It's looking good. All right, but let's go ahead and work on this handiness skill a little bit more. Oh, I normally just like craft things like sculptures and whatnot, like little woodworking block. I don't normally craft furniture. It's actually a little bit different. I didn't realize that. That's actually kind of cool. All right, I'm glad I did this. All right, so we got a picture of him working on the woodworking table, and we are almost level 4. I promise after this we'll stop working on the new woodworking table, because this is kind of a base game item, and we'll get to the new, or the quote-unquote new gameplay. Alright, but we just hit level 4 of the handiness skill, you guys, and we are almost 3/4 of the way crafting this mirror. So let's see what this mirror looks like after it's crafted. Bam, bam, bam. Come on, sir. Oh, we just got painting skill level 4 with Goldie. And level 2 of the creativity skill with Cash, because he's playing pretend. All right, Goldie. How are y'all's hunger? Honestly, y'all's hunger is great. You don't need to cook right now. That's fine. You can keep working on your mural then. But Silver, what are you doing? Crafting mirror. Oh, I think it's just wrapping up. Okay, let's see what this mirror looks like. Where's the mirror? I guess it went in the household inventory because it's furniture. Oh, it's a little... Oh, it's this mirror. Okay. I don't know where we're going to put this mirror. This mirror is like... I guess we could put it as our entryway mirror. Does it have another swatch? Of course it doesn't have another swatch. I could put it in the bathroom. It kind of matches in the bathroom, honestly. Maybe I like that better. Instead of by the front door, we could keep our pretty mirror by the front door. We can move this little painting right here and then have a bigger mirror in the bathroom, because that matches a little bit better in the bathroom. I like that. All right, so he gave us a bigger mirror in the bathroom. Now, let's get to repairing these objects. So I think we're going to start small and then work our way up. So we'll probably do the coffee pot and then the microwave, and then we'll do the stove, and we'll end with the big bang of the refrigerator. So let's go ahead. Let's see. His needs are good. So let's go ahead and come restore this little coffee pot, because this is actually, I feel like going to be cute. Oh, I love that with the half wall we don't even have to actually have the walls up. That's nice. That's a nice touch. Okay, but maybe let's get a picture of him repairing some of these appliances. I feel like, we need plenty of pictures of him working on these skills here. All right. But I'm curious to see how fast this is going to get his skill up. He does have it currently 40% to level 4. And I'm curious how long it's going to take him. He started at about 12:30. So let's see how fast it is. Basically, all it is just him, touching it with a screwdriver. But that's still slightly kind of a new interaction. Normally, they do the little, have the board and screwing the board, but no, he's just straight up screwing the actual appliance. All right, but we're getting close to level 5, you guys. Goldie has reached level 5 of painting too, so she's building skill here. She's taking after her dad and building some skill. And 98, 99, 100, we have gotten halfway through the handiness skill, you guys. We are halfway through, and we're only halfway through fixing the coffee pot. Let's see, Cash, what are you doing? Oh, you're playing with your dollhouse. That's cute. And you're almost level 4 in the creativity skill. Aww. How about you work on the social skill a little bit? Can you don't ask your grandpa for advice. as cute as that is, I would rather you hug your stuffy, maybe tell him a story, play with him, not call names, that's mean. Maybe just tell another story, play with your stuffy and work on your social skill a little bit, and then maybe you can come grab a cookie since mom's taking a little bit longer. But she's almost done with her mural though. Oh, cool. Let's see her wrap up this mural real quick. All right, come on. Let's wrap up the mural, and then maybe we can watch her grab a cookie. Oh, he acquired the social skill. Good. He was able to get to his stuffed animal. I was worried it wasn't going to work, but it worked. Okay. But it looks like she finished up her mural. This looks so cool. I love that the green kind of matches the green on the thing, and then the blue matches the tape. It kind of is tying stuff together. Love it. Love it. All right, but I want to see her grab a cookie real quick because I think that would be cute. So let's go ahead and go into the kitchen. And I know, like, literally they just swipe the cookie, but look how cute she is eating her little cookie at her cookie station. Love it. I love it. She is adorable. All right, but she's going to eat her cookie, and then she can cook them some lunch. You're playing, going to come grab a cookie, and where are we at on the skill? We are 30% to level 6. All right, let's fast forward this a little bit. We've seen him repair this quite a while now, but it'll be worth it because when these appliances are repaired, they honestly are really good quality for the price you pay for them, because you literally pay like under $500 for each one of these. And now when you look at it, you can also upgrade it. We could go ahead and upgrade it, but we have to have level 7 for that, so we can't upgrade it yet. But if you go into build mode and look at the stats of it, is drink quality level 8 and reliability level 8. The coffee pot we have in our kitchen now, just for quality, is drinking quality level 5 and reliability level 5. And we legit paid less than $500 for this coffee maker. So, bam, boom, bam. First appliance done, ma'am. And look how cute it looks in our kitchen. Love it. Love it. All right. But, Goldie, are you about done with lunch? Maybe Grandpa could take a little break real quick. I mean, we did get it literally over halfway to level 6 there. So how about, real quick, how's your needs? You kind of need to use the restroom. So instead of going into their bathroom, how about you use your own little bathroom? Because you're kind of meant to be using this bathroom. So you use the restroom, maybe brush your dentures real quick. Cash, how's your needs? After you eat your cookie, I'll let you finish eating your cookie first, because I think that's only fair. Though you should clean up after yourself. Clean up after yourself. Oh, why did you walk all the way over here? Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, we can create a family recipe. I forgot that was the thing now. Hold on. No. Get back over here. Get back over here. I'm not waiting for you to walk all the way back over here. Teleport. We're teleporting. All right, come here. There we go. Use your restroom and brush your teeth, and then you can come in here. Cash, you need to clean up your cookie, please. Clean up your cookie. Eat your chocolate cookie, because dinner is almost done. You need to use the restroom before you eat dinner, though. So right quick, use the restroom. Maybe wash your hands an extra time. I would like you to clean up the dish. Maybe Mom cleans up the dish. Don't go mold Clay. I was going to teach him responsibility by making him clean up his own dish, but he's taking forever. I don't like how long he's taking. So I'm just gonna reset him. Use the restroom. Wash your hands. Where'd you put that dish, buddy? Where'd you put that dish? Oh, you made a big pile of all the dishes. That was helpful, actually. Okay, at least you got all the dishes together. So Mom can do a little wash up of the dishes so we can use the new sink. What? Why aren't you going to the restroom? Can you go, please? Can you go? I just reset you. I know you can go. There we go. Goldie, stop playing with the clay. Go here. Go here. Dad, you're coming here. All right, so we're just going to have a quick little family dinner together once everyone gets in here. He can wash his hands after dinner. Come here and grab a serving. Goldie, you can grab a serving. And then Silver, you can't work on an empty stomach, so come grab a serving. And hopefully they eat dinner together. I will make sure he goes back in there. Actually, you can use the kitchen sink. Wash your hands a couple of times since you didn't wash your hands after you used the restroom. Goldie, why don't you come sit here? Oh, her and Cash were about to hug. That was so cute. Oh, don't wash your hands while eating. Oh my goodness. I just want all of them to sit together. Come sit, please. Please. Can you come sit before... Aw, they're not going to have a family dinner. The game is being difficult. They have slight family dinner. Like, Grandpa was getting up right as Cash finally sat down. But I feel like that's kind of typical for kids, honestly. All right. But, Grandpa, your needs are good. We can get back to working on the handiness skill. Maybe, Mom, you can clean up dishes. And Cash, when you're done, you could put up the leftovers. And then maybe Mom and Cash could go swimming together. I think it'd be really cute for them to have some time together while Grandpa worked. So let's add her to a group. And then maybe when you guys are done cleaning, you guys could go for a little late swim. Perhaps we can swim here together. And Silver, as cute as it is, you want to write a note. Well, actually, maybe I will let him write a note. Can we write a note for our grandson? Okay, I know I'm supposed to be running this, but this is going to be so cute, so I'm just going to let it happen since he wanted to do it already. All right, he left a little note for his grandson. We'll see if he reads that. But now, let's go ahead and fix ourselves a microwave. So let's come restore this microwave, please. And thank you. And guys, we're already like on the way to level 10. Like, we're over halfway. And legit, it's not even the end of the first day. And as you can see on the calendar, I set up a whole week of summer vacation. So, Goldie, what are you doing in here? Oh, that's really not for you. That's really for your kid. I'd rather you not play with it. Weren't you guys supposed to go? Oh, apparently, he decided to clean up the dishes. That's actually really cute. I won't make you put up the food then. I'll put up the food for you. And then let me see and make sure they go swimming. Goldie, yep, you guys are going swimming. Fantastic. Okay, how about you swim some laps? Yeah, be real energized while Mom, maybe you could back float a couple times. Complete opposite energies here. But it's cute. All right. Where are we on with the handiness skill here? 86% to level 6. All right. Oh, and look at them just him swimming around while Mom just like totally chillaxes, floating in the pool on a nice cloudy day, I guess. I mean, it's still warm, so, you know. All right, but guys, we just hit level 6 of the handiness skill. We are on our way to doing this, so let's start speeding this up a little bit. See how fast we can get done with the microwave. We're halfway there. All right. Oh, Norhob and Hobby meetup. We got level 4 in the motor skill. You're still chilling. Can I set you up to swim a couple more laps? I kind of want you guys to swim for a few hours, honestly. I kind of don't want you to stop, so I'm going to just keep setting it up. All right. But we are almost done with this microwave, you guys. Bam, bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. We got a new microwave. All right. So obviously we're going to replace our current microwave. So to give reference, our current microwave, that is a base game microwave, our stats for this are food quality level 5, power efficiency level 4, and reliability level 8. So not the worst. But the one that we made and bought for less than $500, when this one is $636, is food quality level 5, power efficient level 4, and reliability level 4. So actually, it's the same stats. So this one's not better than the microwave we already have, but it is in a way because it's cheaper to use this one. So we have a new microwave. Maybe Grandpa, let's see, are you a little peckish? I know you just ate dinner, but yeah, you're a little peckish. Maybe you could have a little quick meal of, he's an old grandpa. I feel like he would have some oatmeal. Let's test out the new microwave by making some oatmeal. Yeah, you can be active. Sure. Oh, you're active and cheerful now. Great. Even though you're literally just back floating. You're back floating, but yet you're being athletic. I don't understand. Okay. But Grandpa is using our new microwave. Oh, cool. It kind of like lights up blue. Like the whole little window lights up blue. That's actually kind of interesting. I don't use microwaves a lot in this game, but I think that was really cute. It kind of looks like a retro microwave, honestly, and I kind of am digging the vibes. All right, but let's let him eat a little snack, and then can you maybe grab a cookie? Grab a cookie. I want everyone to grab a cookie at least once in this series. Okay, I'll put that in the sink for you. Take a little cookie break for your oatmeal. I know you're full, but I think since you're not that tired, I'm going to go ahead and have you work on, I kind of want to save the stove for tomorrow. Maybe just real quick, I know this is speed running it, so I shouldn't be taking breaks. Maybe let's just get to level 7 on the actual bench. And then we can work on the other 2 appliances after he wakes up. So we have a bunch of new furnitures we can do. I'm kind of curious to see what the wall hanging looks like. So after you eat your cookie, come do a wall hanging. And then let's see, how are y'all's skills? Mom, you never went to the restroom like the other ones did. So maybe you right quick can get out of the pool. And let's have you come and take a brisk shower and use the restroom. Kind of get ready for bed a little bit. Honestly, I know I said I was trying not to cheat their needs, but I'm going to cheat her social because she's been hanging out with her son all afternoon. I feel like she should have that. And then maybe we can have her brush her teeth. And Cash, of course, is going to play a little bit longer. Maybe he has to get out of the pool because Mom's getting out of the pool. But he could totally come play some basketball. So maybe we could come and practice dribbling, shoot around, take some free throws. I don't know what half that means, but, it's an option. So he can get out of the pool and go do that. I feel like Mom would be like, I'm getting out of the pool. You have to get out of the pool too. All right. But Silver, finish your it takes them so long to eat these cookies. Like, I swear. Like, it takes them, almost the time it takes a whole meal. Oh, and I've been throwing the dishes in the sink when I literally have a mini trash can. It's fine. It's fine. All right. But let's go ahead and try to get our handiness skill up to level 7 real quick and make a wall decoration, and then I'll put him to bed for the night. Oh, I love that Cash is literally standing all the way back here to play basketball. I'm just saying, you're all the way off the court, but whatever. All right, but we're almost handiness skill level 7, 96, 97, 98, 99. Level 7 of the handiness skills, sir. There we go. All right, so I am going to let him finish this up, but tomorrow we're not going to be working on the bench. Tomorrow we will just be doing appliances. I am curious what this wall paint. Oh, it's one of the little hearts. Oh, that's so cute. We're putting that above the trash can. No, that's going above the trash can. That's so cute. Okay. So we made that. Now he probably needs to go to sleep. So I'm going to let him just use the restroom, brush his teeth. Oh my God, you finally got the clay. I wasn't paying attention. She got the clay. Okay. And go to sleep here so we can keep care of your needs. Again, they've all been socializing together today. I'm just going to cheat their social. I think they've all been socializing. Cash, I know you're practicing dribbling, but it's about time for you to get ready for bed too, buddy. The bathroom's open. So how about you come and you can take a actual shower because you're stinky, and then use the restroom and brush your teeth before bed. And honestly, I'll just let him be hungry till breakfast because I think it's about time for him to go to bed. It's almost 11 o'clock at night. I know it's summer vacation, but he needs a little bit of actual time here. Okay, can you put your son's clay down? I might just have to give her that clay. Like, oh, you put it on top of the wall. That's inconvenient. That is very inconvenient. Maybe she can come grab another cookie. I mean, she's hungry and she's waiting on her kid to go to bed. I feel like she would stay up and make sure that he got to bed. All right, but we are using the new sink from one of the kits. So let's just make sure he brushes his teeth. And then we will... Oh, he can't get to his bed. I did not play test this build before playing in it. My bad. That's my bad. Okay, I literally don't know what it was because all I did was flip the bed around and it worked perfectly. After I just tried a bunch of things to get it to work, and the only thing that worked was reversing the bed. So I guess you could only get into it from one side. I don't know. But he is asleep now. Goldie's finishing up her cookie here. Cash is finishing up in the restroom. Buddy, why don't you go ahead and go straight to sleep after that, Mom? And I know you want to write a note. That is so cute. Actually, I will let you, but first you have to clean up. And then you can maybe write a note for Cash too. Both of them can come write a note for their son. That's so cute. Or his grandson, her son. But write a note, and then I'm going to have you come and put the bed down and go to bed. So let's make sure this doesn't kill her. I think, yeah, okay, we're good. Okay, oh, it even has yellow little pillows. That's so cute. I didn't actually know what this washer was going to look like when I put the bed down. All right, Cash. Oh, don't tell me you can't get in your bed. Oh my God. Okay, there we go. So if you do download this build, it may be a little glitchy. You may have to change some things, but I finally got it to work. All right, let's fast forward till the morning. Mom, when you get up, you can make everyone some breakfast. That would be cute. And Silver, I'll probably just have you shower off and stuff when you first wake up. So let's go ahead and speed till someone wakes up. I'm hoping Mom's going to wake up first, but I think Silver's going to wake up first. Oh, you know what, Mom? You know what? Once 5:30 hits, I think you're going to go ahead and get on up before everyone else. Go ahead and use the restroom before your son gets up so you can, use the toilet, brush your teeth. I was about to say wash your teeth. No. And then maybe you can go ahead and serve some breakfast. So let's serve some French toast. I feel like she would totally do French toast. And then, Silver, you about ready to wake up, bud? About ready to wake up? Let's go ahead and perhaps take a shower, use the restroom. Then you can kind of head over to where Mom is working on breakfast here. It is the first day of summer vacation. Oh yeah, the requirement on summer vacation is to have a grand meal. So let's have a grand meal for breakfast, actually. So let's cook a grand breakfast. We're going to cook a grand breakfast. The kid is up just in time for mom to be getting out of the bathroom. Perfect. So we can use the restroom, brush his teeth, and then maybe we'll come grab a cookie while we wait on breakfast. I feel bad that you keep like grabbing cookies, but I feel like mom doesn't care. Like I feel like she's for it because I feel like she made the cookies, so she'd be like, eat them all. Okay, Grandpa, you know, I don't really want you to leave the kitchen. I was gonna listen to music, but I don't see where I put music in here. I guess I didn't put music in here. I could add music. I mean, might as well. I feel like mom would have some kind of speaker in here. So we could just do a little wall speaker. So let's do the living room wall speaker. We could do it in the yellow swatch. And then Grandpa, maybe you can turn on some, let's turn on some backyard and dance. Do a little dance while your daughter cooks some breakfast. You can come here and listen to the backyard music while you eat your cookie. I think it's so weird that he always sits in the archway to eat his cookie. I don't know why he does that. Let's see. Dad's a dancing, mom's a cooking. We're spoiling our breakfast with a cookie, but we're cleaning up after ourselves. Oh, look, they're talking. That's so cute. Okay, but she's about to be done with her grand breakfast. Excuse you, sir. She literally is wrapping up breakfast now. Put that back. Okay, I'll just reset you. Reset you. I will take that. Oh, can we resume grand breakfast? You made me mess up the breakfast, Dad. You made me mess up the breakfast. All right, we have served the breakfast. Let's have our grand meal of the day of our summer vacation. Call to the grand meal, please. Everyone's in their pajamas except for Grandpa, which is kind of adorable, honestly. All right, let's have some breakfast, please. All right, so let's see. Can you stop listening to music? Okay, let's turn this off. It's distracting them. Grandpa, are you going to come sit at the table with them this time? I think we're going to get an actual full-on family breakfast this time where they're all eating the food at the same time. Thank you. This is all I wanted last night. All right. Let's fast forward this because this was not the point of the video, but I'm kind of enjoying the summer vacation tradition. So he completed his tradition. Mom, stop talking so you can complete your tradition, please. Come on, just finish your breakfast real quick. You're almost done. One more bite. Bam, bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. All right, so she's going to clean up. Maybe she can, I don't think she cooked that pie that I asked her to cook. Did she? Did she? No, she didn't. Okay. So right quick, I'm going to go ahead and actually have her cook some pie so we can bake a pie. Perhaps, I did just say fruit pie before, so we'll just have her do a fruit pie. Cash, how about you change out of your pajamas, change your outfit into your everyday wear. And let's see, you two technically have homework, but I'm not going to make you do your homework. You're on summer vacation, kid. You're good. You're good. Let's see where your skills are. So we could try to have him max out the motor skill. I don't know. I think I'm going to have him max the motor skill today. I wouldn't hate for him maxing a motor skill. So maybe we can practice some hopscotch. We could dream big, practice some dribbling, and then maybe we can come play on the monkey bars. Like, we can hang out, we can play. We're just going to have a good old time. And Silver, it's time for you to get your handiness skill up. So we're on level 7. So I say let's go for the next biggest object, and that is the oven, which I'm slightly nervous about for some reason, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. All right, let's go ahead and fast forward here. Come on. All right, let's fix this oven, Grandpa. All All right, so we are 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's going up. It's going up, you guys. So let's see how fast we can fast forward this and see what gets up first, the skill, or does he complete the object first? Yeah, free money. I'll take it, but I'm not riding a will. Oh, that was the kid reaching motor skill level 8. Okay, well, he's getting skills up too. Mom, did you bake that pie? Where did you put that pie? Why did you put the pie? Okay, whatever. We have a pie. And maybe she could make a pot of coffee real quick. Hold on. He is nowhere near fixing the object. Real quick, I just want to see her use the coffee pot. I know it's just going to work the same as like all the other coffee pots, but we could have her use her little appliance. I kind of want to get a picture of her pouring the coffee, honestly. I think that would be a cute shot. So we could get this picture of her using the fixed appliance. Love it. Okay. So she's brewing some coffee. Maybe she can have a cup because I never let my sons drink coffee because it's super annoying. But we just got the coffee pot. So I feel like we should have a pot of coffee. So you can do your coffee. Can you actually drink it? Okay. You're drinking it. Grandpa, how you doing? You're a little over halfway of fixing the object. And your skill is 61% there. Okay. I really quick just kind of want to like have her clear the coffee pot after she does this. So maybe we can empty coffee pot, clean this up, and then honestly, real quick, come take a slight bathroom break. Use this, maybe wash your hands an extra time. And then honestly, I want you to come work on a mural. So let's go ahead and perhaps paint a nature mural there. You're practicing dribbling. That's good on me. Your skill is almost to level 9. Wow, I think he's going to max the motor skill. Okay, but we should be more focused on maxing the handiness skill. So let's fast forward this. I think they're going to be about the same place. Like, I think he's going to almost get the handiness skill up by the time he does this. Okay. Well, he got to 93%, and we have a new oven. We got a new oven, you guys. We got a new oven. Honestly, that didn't get the skill up as much as I thought it would. But to compare, the oven we're taking away, which is super cute, is food quality skill level 6, power efficiency level 4, reliability level 8, and it is worth $2,176. This, I believe, we got for less than $500, is now worth $750. But let's see, the food quality is 7, the power efficiency is 5, the reliability is level 8. So, is it as, let's see, hold on. Okay, so the food quality is slightly better on this oven, but the reliability is better on the other oven, and the power efficiency is better on the new oven. So, the food quality isn't quite as good, but everything else is better. So, I feel like that's not bad. Also, if we're going to take away our backsplash, let's go ahead and put another one of these tiles here. And honestly, let's just put that above there. There we go. All right, so we got our new oven. And I know the last big appliance is supposed to be him fixing the fridge. But maybe let's just get our skill up a little bit more on the bench before we do the final appliance. So let's maybe craft one more furniture item. Let's see. What are we going to craft? Would we get the same wall hanging if we do that? I feel like we would. So maybe we can... what else do we need? Can we craft I guess we could craft another sculpture for our kid. Ooh. You know what would be funny? A large bear sculpture. I don't think I've seen that one. So we're going to do that one. Let's see. Our kid is practicing basketball. Our mom is working on some art because apparently she's creative. I didn't even know it. All right. But he is about to get to handiness skill level 8. We are almost there, baby. Let's go. All right. And just like that, we got level 8 up the handiness skill. So let's finish up this bear statue. I'm curious. It says it's large. I'm curious how large it is. That's not that large. That's not that large. But I still think it would be funny to put by the front door. Just because of the storyline and whatnot. Maybe we can put it like over here in this little corner. I know that's weird, but let's size it up and put it in the corner. Honestly, kind of adorable. And where's his skill at now? His skill is 11% to level 9. I feel like the oven's just not going to get it all the way to level 9. I kind of want it to almost get to level 10 by doing the oven. So maybe we'll do one more thing. Maybe let's craft a sculpture. Maybe we can give our grandson should we do elephant or dragon? I think like dragon's more, kid friendly. Oh, he maxed the motor skill. Okay, buddy. Well, you don't have to work on your motor skill anymore. How are your knees? You're kind of sweaty. But it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Maybe you go in the pool. I mean, your mom's out here to supervise you. So, that gets up the fitness skill. I want to get up another skill. Maybe just swim a lap. Just swim a lap to cool off and get yourself unsweaty. You know what? I said his favorite toy was going to be the science table. And we haven't even touched it once. So let's experiment a little bit. We may catch the thing on fire, but I do want him to have some of the mental skill. And that way he has some of every skill. All right, so he's going to do that. We are crafting him a little gift. So let's see how long it takes us and how far it'll get our skill. Oh, that didn't get our skill up very far at all. Okay, well, we have a dragon sculpture. All right, well, maybe we'll craft a sculpture for our daughter. So we can craft our grandson a dragon sculpture, and we can craft our daughter a bunny sculpture. And that at least got up to 53% to level 9. So I think we're good to actually do the other stuff. But right quick, maybe I can I'm going to let him play on the table. I'm going to have her take a quick break. Her knees are actually really good. Can you take a quick break real quick? Just long enough for me to give you a gift. So can we, friendly affection, give crafted gift of a bunny sculpture. Be sweet and be like, hey, I thought of you when I made you this. And again, he put it in a silver package. I love it. All right. And of course, she's like, thanks, Dad. I love it. So he can now let her resume this. Let's continue our mural. Cash, your needs are not the best. And let's see, how are you coming? Okay, let's have him get to mental skill level 2 right quick before we give him his present. So maybe Grandpa would be like, hey, I have a present for you since you just reached levels 2 of the mental skill and you maxed out your motor skill. So let's go ahead and have you quit working on the experimentation real quick. Oh, okay, stop blowing stuff up. Grandpa, come back. Come back. Come back. I wasn't ready for you to walk away. I know you need to use the restroom, but I need you to instead go here. Come here. And let's go ahead and friendly affection, give crafted gift of a dragon sculpture, and then tell him to go take a shower because he stinks. He stinks. He needs to go take a shower. And of course, he's like, another gift. Thank you, Grandpa. All right, cool. So they both need a bathroom break. He needs a shower break. Like, boy, you are stinky. Go take a shower. And then you pee like a champion. And then you can come back and experiment a little bit more. Because I do want you to have some good mental skill. Because your grandpa's very logical. And now, let's go ahead and Grandpa needs a bathroom break too. So we can go ahead, use the restroom. Let's go ahead and wash our hands a few times. And then we can repair our final object. All right, so let's fast forward this. All right. Use the restroom, wash your hands. And then we are going to restore the final furniture piece, the refrigerator. And we are starting out this at 54% to level 8. So let's see how much skill increase we get by fixing the final piece of furniture, the refrigerator. Come on. Oh, we just got logic skill level 2, and we have mental skill level 3 for the kid. Let's see. Oh, you are almost maxed out painting skill levels. Oh, the painting skill, you're on level 7. Oh, did you finish your mural? Oh, you totally did. You totally did. Oh, it's a little fishy. We have fishies there and a fishy there. That's so cute. That's actually really cute. How are your knees? Your knees are so good. Your knees are so good. But let's see. Are you guys all still full? Yeah, there's no real need for her to make dinner then. Or I guess you can make another mural. Maybe you can paint an optional illusion. You did a mural. You did a cultural. Now let's do the optical illusion. I think that'll be good. So you can work on that. I want to make sure okay, it looks like the basketball court being on top of it isn't going to be in the way. Good. Let's see. You're working on your stuff. Oh, did you not use the restroom? I thought I told you to use the restroom after you finished your shower. Okay, well. Oh, Afterlife Anonymous is going on apparently. Hey, use the restroom and wash your hands an extra time. And then you can get back to experimenting. I do need you to keep care of your needs. Sorry. Alright, Grandpa. Did you finish the... Oh my god. He finished it. He finished it. I didn't realize he finished it. That was so quick. That was so quick. Okay, where's your skill at? We are at Handiness skill level 9, 15%, and we finished the final appliance. Okay, I was kind of hoping that, perhaps it would max out the skill, but it's fine. I did want to just real quick, I'm going to put the old refrigerator in here because I still want a refrigerator in here. But this one is food quality, and this is from the new kit, the kitchen color kit. So it's food quality level 5, efficiency level 4, and reliability level 3. And our new one is food quality level 8, efficiency level 9, reliability level 8. And this one we bought for $500, and this one is $920. So obviously this one was way better of a deal. Some of these, were about the same. Perhaps some of them were a little bit not quite as good on all the stats, but this refrigerator, totally worth it. I feel like the microwave and the coffee pot were pretty worth it. The oven was just kind of the same, but pretty much fine. So it was a little bit more of an improvement. So we have our full kitchen appliances now. I want Mom to finish the mural, but I also want her to cook with all the new appliances. Okay, maybe we'll make dinner after Grandpa gets his skill up. And none of them are hungry right now anyways. But we do need him to finish the handiness skill. So I guess we're going to finish it off on the woodworking table. Like I said, it's almost there. It's almost there. We are 15% to level 10, maxing it out. So let's go ahead. We could mentor. We could offer handiness mentoring to our daughter, and that would get our skill up, but I want her to work on her own thing. So maybe let's try crafting. What should we craft? I think we have more options. So what happens if we craft we have a bathtub option. I kind of want to do a shower, but I don't think we have the option. Let's craft a bathtub. Let's craft a bathtub just because we can. because we can. Why not? All right, so let's fast forward this. He is crafting the final furniture piece, you guys. All right, so let's see. I'm sure he's going to finish the furniture piece before he maxes the skill. Oh, we just got mental skill level 4. Did you keep care of your bladder? You did. Good job. Good job. Oh, okay. Grandpa apparently is tired. I mean, fair. It is a late night. It is a late night. But we're so close that I almost kind of just want to let him finish it. He's at 50%. You know what? I'm going to let him take a little nap. Not necessarily, well, he can sleep, but technically it's a nap. So he's going to take a little nap. Let's see, you are not done with your mural, unfortunately. But honestly, I don't care. I want to see you come use your new stove and oven. Right quick, I'm just going to have you come use the restroom, and then I want you to serve dinner. So we are going to serve dinner. We're just going to serve a regular dinner, but I want you to use the oven. So how about you do some garlic noodles? That sounds delicious. We'll have garlic noodles. Again, I feel like I'm just going to cheat their social needs. Like, I feel like they've all been socializing all day, even though I haven't technically been socializing them. They've been around each other, so they would have been socializing. All right, so she's going to fix up some dinner, and then once the dinner is done, we'll have a little family dinner. The kid can go to bed, and then Grandpa can finish out his skill. Oh, we just got to mental skill level 5. Go us. All right, so we can all kind of have some dinner together maybe. Mom, go here. Cash, let's see. I know you're tired, buddy. I know you're tired, but stop. I love the fact that you got your mental skill up so fast. But let's teleport you here. Mom, you're going there. Silver, you took a little nap. You're a little refreshed. Let's reset you and come teleport you here. And then you guys can all, once you are all here, come and grab some food. So you grab a serving. You grab a serving, and you grab a serving. And obviously we saw her use her new oven. It worked good. She pulled food out of the fridge and it worked good. You know what? I'm not even mad that they're not all eating dinner together. Mom, I'm going to have you put the leftovers away. And then Cash, when you're done, all your needs are good except for your energy. So how about you go ahead and go to bed for the night? Mom, you can clean up after everyone. Oh, you're coming to talk to your dad real quick. That's actually kind of cute. Okay, so you clean up your dishes. Actually, you know what? Wait for everyone else to finish eating, and then you can clean up dishes. And then Grandpa, let's go ahead. We're going to let you use the restroom before you finish off your skill. But you're going to go ahead and finish off your skill before you go to bed. Because I want to end this note before the morning hits. So let's go ahead and let him use the restroom, wash his hands. Perhaps we can change you back into your everyday wear. So, you aren't working in your pajamas. There we go. I know you're tired, but let's go ahead and real quick finish out this skill before you go to bed. You took a nap. You should be fine. So we are 50% to level 9, you guys. So let's see how long it takes to get 50% until we're maxed out. So let's go ahead. What do we want to craft? We crafted a bathtub before. Didn't we? Yeah, we crafted a bathtub. So this is the bathtub we crafted. Very interesting looking. I don't know where to put it. There's not really room in his bathroom. Maybe we can just put it over here. Like kind of like just in storage where the oven used to be. That works. This is fine. Also, I'm going to put the old coffee maker and stuff in here. Might as well. he can fix himself a snack with it. But now, what is the last thing you are going to craft to get your skill up, sir? I think you should craft some furniture. And you know what? Let's craft a dining table. Let's craft a dining table and see what size dining table we get. Because I actually am very curious. Okay, we're starting at basically 11:25. Okay, 11:25. Let's see how long it takes to get our skill up. Okay, we are at 70%. We got this, baby. We got this. Are you actually going to finish the furniture piece before you finish your skill? That's a little sad. Oh, Cash lost a loose tooth. Keeping it simple. Silver hires the old principle of keeping fashion simple. Should he announce that he likes basic style? No. Nah. Okay. Seriously, that wasn't your final piece. Okay, well, I am curious. I am curious of what size table we got. Oh, that's actually a decent sized table. Hold up. That's cute. Maybe we put this in the backyard. Because this is actually kind of a nicer table than the one we have back here. Hold on. This is cute. I mean, the other one's cuter, but this one's nicer. So, we could put that there. I wish we could color the furniture we make, but I guess it makes sense we can't. Alright, well, we have a new table. So, now what should be the final piece? I thought that was going to be the final piece. Maybe we craft one more thing for our grandson, which, by the way, why aren't you asleep? You're supposed to be in bed, sir. You're supposed to be in bed. Oh, yeah, you lost a tooth. That's why. And, okay, well, we can place the tooth under the pillow and sleep. So we can get visited by the tooth fairy. But Grandpa, I guess since he lost his tooth and is getting visited by the fairy, we should give him something. So I guess we could give him, you know what? Let's give him an elephant statue for losing his tooth. And this should max out our skill. Okay, we are 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 100. We have maxed out the handiness skill, you guys. We have maxed out the handy skill. I am going to let him actually finish this piece. Alright, there we go. So we have this. Oh, this is so cute. Alright, so our grandson, how about you wake up and see what you got from the tooth fairy? It looks like you just got a certificate and a poster. I mean, we can put the poster up and the certificate up. I guess it's fine. I don't know exactly where. Maybe like under his bed. Let's see. Oh, and he is. Yeah, I got visited by the tooth fairy. Go me. Okay, we can put this little poster here. Maybe a certificate here. And then Grandpa, why don't you go ahead and keep in mind, we pretty much finished at 1:50 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. We started at, what was it, like 8:40 in the morning. So basically, we'll say it basically took us 64 in-game hours to max out the handiness skill by repairing those objects in a tiny home. Now, granted, I wasn't cheating his needs except for his social, so all his needs were being taken care of. So he did have to sleep a few times. He ate some meals, he took time to give gifts to his kids. So honestly, I probably could have maxed it by fixing these objects and using the woodworking table with the tiny home in less than 2 days. If I was just straight up playing it and wasn't putting in the extra effort to do gameplay and whatnot. But honestly, that didn't take too long at all, and I think the items was really good. So, let's go ahead and perhaps give him his gift, and that will be the end of the episode. So let's go ahead. Oh, we can tell him that he's his favorite. That is so cute. Maybe we can give a life lesson on hard work, and then friendly activities. Nope. Affection. Give gift. Give crafted gift of the elephant sculpture. And that's how we are going to wrap up this video, you guys. All right, come on, let's go. All right. He's like, you're my favorite. And of course, their summer vacation day was successful. All right. He's given him a life lesson here. All right. I really wish we could, like, pass down information to him. Unfortunately, I don't think we're able to. I don't think he has unlocked that. We are teaching him a lesson, but I don't think we can actually pass down information to him. I don't think he has that ability, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and give him the final gift. No, we don't want a strict family dynamic. And of course, it's in a silver gift. Oh my god, I love that all his gifts are wrapped in silver. Alright, but we are ending this one here by giving our grandson a gift. And be like, congratulations, you lost a tooth. And he's like, thank you. I love you, Grandpa. Maybe we can end this by going ahead and giving him a big old family hug. All right, so let's... Oh, there we go. I think that is a cute ending shot. Oh, I didn't realize we were here in Mom's bedroom this whole time. We were just doing this whole interaction while Mom's just passed out. Oh, okay. Well, that's one way in the video, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a little drawn out. I was supposed to be speed running it, and I was having a little bit of fun and doing other things. But I still think we got the handiness skill maxed in a decent amount of time. I think repairing the objects really did, like, get this skill up, like, pretty quickly. I think the woodworking bench is still faster. Like, restoring the objects does take time. I don't know what happens if you stop in the middle of restoring it. I didn't test that. I guess I could have tested to see if it takes longer to restore the object when you come back to it. I assume it would, but still the restoring the object itself took a decent amount of time compared to the handiness and its workbench, and I think the workbench still got the skill up faster, but I think the items, unless you just have like the best refrigerator, stove, microwave, and coffee maker in the game, the items are worth it for the price you get them and the skill gain you get. I think the restoring the items is definitely worth the gameplay if you're looking for that kind of gameplay. Overall, my final thoughts on the kit: the items are cute. I like the logic behind it, where you can buy broken objects and fix them and kind of do your own DIY thing. I don't know. I think the whole concept is very cute. I definitely think this is more worth it impacts wise than some of the other kits are worth, in my opinion. But the whole thing about kits is I may love a kit and love like the concept of a kit. Like, I love the fact that this is almost a gameplay kit. But some of you may not be into them. Some of you guys may like specifically create some kits, or something like the Castle Estate kit that's a build kit. You know, the glory of kits is you can kind of choose your own thing that you like. But I personally really like this kit as a kit. But that is kind of my final thoughts. Keep an eye out for the build that's coming out. It should be coming out in a next couple of videos if you want to watch me build this house and kind of the process I went through in building this house. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end this one here. So thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and do all that awesome stuff because you guys are awesome people. I'll see you next time. All right,